I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right, then let's go ahead and let me start this off. Shout out to MOT. I was on MOT's channel last night. I meant to do this yesterday, but here we are, right? So another woman has bit the dust, and I was hoping it was tall Tulsi Gabbard. I was hoping it was her, but oh well. So anyway, let me put this out here. Let me see who's in the chat room. Okay, not put this up here. So yeah, so another woman had bit the dust. I don't know if I got the dust. I should say bit the dust. I'll change title later. Um, yes, Lori Chavez. Yeah, she Miss Chavez gotten herself into some trouble while being a secretary of labor, and yesterday she had resigned. All right, so let's go down to right here. Let's go down right here, y'all. Oh. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something real quick. Okay. All right. Let's get down right here. I'm not there are some news articles, but I'm not gonna read the news articles because I'll make this quick. You know. So in December of 2025, the Office of Inspector General for the Department of Labor received a complaint that Juan Han, no, that's Chinese, and his deputy Rebecca Wright have facilitated a personal travel for Chavez-DeRemer by announcing official events. The complaint also alleged that Chavez-DeRemer had an affair with another employee and openly drank on the job with Han and uh, Wright's knowledge. In January 26th, Political report that the aides has been placed on administrative leave. The member of uh, Chavez-DeRemer's security detail, Brian Sloan, who was alleged to have the affair with her, was also placed on leave. That month, the Metropolitan Police Department of District of Columbia filed a report about forced contact at the Department of Labor building in December of 2025. The report was believed to have contact to allegations that Chavez-DeRemer's husband, Sean DeRemer, had inappropriate touch two women, two claims added to the Office of Inspector General's inquiry. And this is about as bad as Chrissy Nome. This is bad as Chrissy Knowles right here. The New York Times report that DeRemer has been banned from entering the building in February 2026. Wow. Okay. According to New York Times, um, 2 dozen current and former employees at the Department of Labor describe a toxic workplace worsened by Chavez-DeRemer's frequent absences, combative aides, and demoralized workers, though the Office of Inspector General's inquiry was said to have a improved morale. In the course of the investigation of DeRemer, Chavez-DeRemer's office was searched by the local police in February 2026. An inquiry closed that month. Amid investigation, Hahn and Wright were fired in March 2026. The next day, Chavez-DeRemer director of Advance, Melissa Rhodey, was placed on leave that month. Sloan survived, and Rhodey was fired by the Trump administration. In April, Political report that Trump had expressed frustration and disappointment with Chavez-DeRemer and was considering removing her as Secretary of Labor. The inquiry later expand to include personal requests that she texted aides. Chavez-DeRemer was out. I hope I pronounced the names right, but was additionally the subject of 3 separate civil rights complaints from women. On April the 20th, White House Communication Director announced on X that Chavez-DeRemer was resigning and she would work in the private sector. Okay, yeah. So she's done. All and wait a minute, y'all. I gotta say this. Yo. What's going on, V-Dub? What's going on, V-Dub? Going with you. Wait a minute. This is the same government that fired thousands and thousands of black women. Oh, hey. Repeat after me, y'all. I want y'all to repeat after me. This is the same administration that fired thousands of black women. And then you got an incompetent, you already fired incompetent, yeah, I said incompetent non-white women. But I'm waiting for that Tulsi Gabbard one. I'm waiting for that Tulsi Gabbard because I will dance and enjoy if he finally get Tulsi Gabbard. Not even in a good year, you get fired. As a cabinet secretary, you got fired in a year. You resigned in a year. My God, my God, man. This is sad. Yeah. Yeah, this is bad. But I'm gonna talk about something else though, because I saw Femi from the chat made a community tab, and I'm trying to find it. Let me find this. Let me try this. I might change. I'm gonna change the title to this too, though. I'm gonna add on this other issue. That I want to talk about. Ricky Manor, you mad? I saw you in my comment section, Ricky Manor. You mad? Damn. Okay. I knew it. I knew though you were gonna set him off though. I knew we were gonna set Ricky off. I want to talk about this real quick, right? I really want to talk about this, and shout out to Mike Drop Barbecue, okay? Shout out to him, right? I'm not gonna play the video. Oh yes, Ricky Manor is pissed off about that interview, y'all. Anyway, let's keep it moving though. I knew, man, he was gonna say something. But anyway, let's talk about the monetization, right? We're going Morning to the Queen, son kiss. Oh man, you didn't know about that beef he has with Aruba. He has a beef with her. They met up in DC and an altercation happened. That's see, I'll go to Ricky's channel. He did a video about this months ago. Yeah. Yeah, he accused her of a whole lot of shit. But anyway, where was I at? Let me talk about with Mike Drop Barbecue. I hadn't finished the entire video. Shout out to to Femi from a chat for putting this on her community tab. Because yeah, let's talk about this, right? Yes, YouTube is demonetizing people. That's right, they are. Um, they demonetize people right and left. Let me say something. Getting monetization is hard work. Y'all don't understand how hard to get monetization. I've been demonetized, I want to say 3 times already, and it's hard. It took me 2 years. No, since 2004, I've been demonetized. I was demonetized in September of 2024. Um, and there are people making videos of they're being demonetized, and these channels that are being demonetized, these ain't no shit ass channels where they're just beef and all this nonsense, right? Some of these channels are just being dropped. So I don't know what to say. Um, I think the landscape is changing, and they saying that AI is doing it. They say AI. The issues with AI is also part of the monetization. So oh yeah, and the reason why I didn't do my live stream last night, I was on the phone with a lady, and well, actually two of them, and I'm trying to anyway, never mind about that. Y'all never, y'all ignore that what I just said, okay? Y'all just ignore what I just said. Anyway, where was I at? Okay. Um so I was, but he's not I agree that AI has something to do with I think they're trying to target the AI slot channels, because the AI slot channels are taking over, and they are ignoring, right? Because like you can easily tell these AI chat GBT created videos, because the language, the that they got the information wrong. Some of those historical channels that I watch, like war. Okay, the channels I watch are like War and Generals channel, great channel. The World War II channel, uh, the Great War channel. I sub to these channels, right? I sub to the Korean War by Eon. What's his name? The guy, the white guy from Europe. I forgot his name. He does the Korean War. Um, great channels, right? Those channels are suffering because of the AI channels that are not authentic, um, and so forth. And because of that, because of what's going on, AI, a lot of people's channels are being um um downplayed and downgraded. Also, sub to armchair historian. I like his channel too, but he stopped making videos anymore. He said he stopped making videos, and then that was sad though. He said he stopped making videos, um, but yeah, but I'm gonna say this right now. Uh, a lot of people in this sector, YouTube, y'all gonna be behind the curve. Okay, a lot of y'all is gonna be behind the curve because, like a thief in the night, they're gonna take away y'all's monetization because and somebody predicted this years ago, right? Somebody predicted this years ago. Uh, if your channel is worth the damn, okay, it's going to be saved. if your channel is the same old bullshit, and that's why I try to tell y'all, stop having these stupid Negroes. Oh, let me say it say it a better way. Stop allowing these Delta Novembers. Okay. Right. I saw that too. I saw that too, Lana. I saw that too. Yeah, the storytelling channels are being demonetized too. You know, using their voice. Yeah. I see it. And it's getting scary. It's getting scary out here. You know, but going back to this sector, YouTube, it's gonna be like a thief in the night. Okay. And that's why I try to tell some of y'all don't listen to what I got to say. Stop having certain people on y'all's panels, because that's going to create the need for you to be demonetized. And some of y'all don't even get it. Okay? Some of y'all don't even get it. Y'all got to start making actual content to survive. See, some of y'all, most people in this sector of YouTube are lazy. Okay? Y'all are lazy. Y'all don't do news. Y'all don't do interviews. Y'all don't do journalism. Y'all just do, well, I'm going to respond. I'm going to react to this live stream. That's a reaction to another live stream. That's another reaction to this live stream and that live stream. That's all y'all do. And this shows me y'all don't lack talent. Y'all lack talent. And it's going to happen to y'all. Like deep in the night, they're going to demonetize y'all. It's coming. Don't. You know, I'm gonna be the first one. I think Barbecue said it. I'm saying it. We're gonna be the first ones to be saying it. They're gonna come after. They're gonna come over here with it. And then y'all gonna be like, how I'm gonna make money off of this? I'm going to have to put in my Cash App. See, some of y'all are living off of this. And that's a problem. Y'all want effery and living in a world where high gas prices going up, food prices going up, the cost of living is out of pocket. So Google will sit there and say, well, we're going to tighten our belts. We're going to tighten our belts and you see what's going on. And I gotta say it. It's coming. It's coming. And I'm gonna say it to certain people. Do not let certain people on your panels. If y'all really want to survive. No, I don't. No, I don't. Me, I want that nigga gone. I want that fat parrot gone. V-Dub. I mean, him just any man that take pussy from a crippled woman. I'm sorry, I got to address this shit. You actually deserve punishment. And I gotta say it. Why do people feel sorry for that nigga? Why do people, I feel sorry for him. I see these women feeling sorry for that nigga. That nigga ain't done shit for anybody. Nigga over there crying about blaming this person, blaming that person. No, nigga, the problem is you and the nigga whose ass you kissing on a daily basis. But yet though, you supposed to be a millionaire. You supposed to be living in a mansion. Well, if you're living in a mansion, nigga, you shouldn't be sitting there begging. If I live in a mansion, V-Dub, I'm gonna preach on this. If I'm living in a mansion and it's just me, I will use my mansion to rent some rooms. That pay me back, right? I rent some rooms out. Put Airbnb on the motherfucker. You couldn't do that? But you supposed to be Mr. Lord International and shit. And I'm looking at these people feeling sorry for that nigga. That nigga don't deserve shit. Another Delta November. But anyway, where was I at? I'm sorry. You shouldn't even brought his ass up. You shouldn't have brought his ass up. So, anyway, the thing is, y'all going to have to stop putting other people on panels. Certain people on y'all's panels. Y'all really want to survive this for the long haul. Okay? Y'all gonna have to sit there and think for yourselves, because a lot of y'all, y'all, the only damn thing y'all ever think about is, oh, well, I just want the fuckery. Okay. If they're taking out channels that doing history, and they're taking out channels that are, and when I said taking down, I'm not talking about flagging, I'm talking about the monetization. If they're demonetizing channels that are on some above board shit, what makes you think though they won't come down where you at, down there in the slums, and knock some of you dusty ass Negroes out the frame? Now I just got my monetization back. Okay, I just got mine back. How long I got mine? I got it back since what? September, October last year. I got it back. I got it back September. No, it was September, October, something like that. No. It was earlier than that. It was earlier than that, but I got it back, right? But the thing is, y'all going to stop allowing certain people on your panels and channels. That's why I ban niggas. That's why I ban people. Now, some old idiot whose name I ain't gonna mention talking about, well, Big J, me, and try and this shine was trying to get me the beef with DJ Witch Doctor. Nigga, be quiet. Yeah, Big J, you talking shit about DJ Witch Doctor. When? I know what I said about him, but I wasn't really talking about him. I was talking about the people on his channel. See, get it right. I wasn't talking shit about him as a person. I was talking about individuals on that channel. Jackass. You better get it right. You trying to create a narrative. Oh, dumb Negro. And I'm telling you something. You Negroes tried to come over here. You're not going to have the chance to speak. You're Delta November. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. Y'all don't have the intellect to talk to me. Y'all don't. On damn thing you Negroes talk about is what you can do to a woman. Get you a botch. Nigga, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something right straight up right now. Cause I'm gonna start some shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start some shit on this one. Cause it needs to be said. I hope DJ Witch Doctor does not fall into the same trap to what happened to Cuda. Okay? I hope he does not fall in that same trap to what happened to Cuda. The DJ Cuda. It's too many people around here naming themselves DJ and shit. I hope he does not fall in that bullshit what happened to Cuda. And is that one nigga over there that was the downfall of DJ Cuda's channel. You know what? I already alluded to this person. Y'all figured out who I'm referring to. All right. Mr. I want to be Cat Williams ass nigga. But anyway, yeah. you better be careful who you put on your panels and who you allow to stay on your panels. You know, I'm just gonna tell y'all. I'm just gonna tell y'all the truth. You know, and stop having. You know, I'm gonna say something too. Stop having your boy Jay Prince over there, because that shit was disgusting the other day. Talking about how he had sex with his cousin and shit. That shit was out of pocket. You know, that shit was out of pocket the other day. But anyway, the thing is, y'all, if y'all really want to save your channels from demonetization, y'all gonna have to tighten up y'all's belts. Okay, y'all gotta tighten up y'all's belts on certain things. And my advice goes for everybody across the board. Okay, so yeah, y'all better tighten up your belts. You know, you put some of these Negroes on a short leash, if possible, or cut them off. But either way, I'm just telling y'all, they're going around here demonetizing people's channels. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. And like I said, it's hard. It's hard to get your channel remonetized. And yeah, so I don't know what to tell y'all, but yeah, it's gonna be very hard to get y'all channels remonetized and everything else. So man, I'm enjoying this damn rain. I'm telling you. Oh man, I want the motherfucker to flood. Shit, it's too damn dry down here and shit. They don't care about the slums. It pushes the narrative. Maybe, but it's saying it's like what. Excuse me. It's like what the it's like what happened last night on MOT's channel about Phil Levi's show. They want the dumb nigga. I'm sorry. They want the Delta November class, right? They want to peddle the ignorance. And I hope Phil Levi's show showed up at the Black Expo next month. I hope he does. I hope he shows up at the Black Expo in Houston. I hope he does, because I want to see somebody, to come up to his ass with that bullshit he was saying. Because people really getting tired of him, Jason Black, Black Authority, Tim Black, Tariq. People really getting tired of these ADOS, FBA Negroes pushing out misinformation. I'm like, bro, you don't see these bills, these laws that's being passed, and y'all still denying that these bills and laws passed already? How many times people have to tell you this? They want the dumb Negro. I'm sorry, the Delta November class to carry on the the grift. and let me say this to homeboy who was pissed off at me or who was pissed off about my interview, talking about homegirls a grifter. Donald Trump is a grifter, but yet you ain't mad about that. Donald Trump is the grifter in chief, and you're not mad about that grift. But you mad at a woman who's running for Congress, and you say she's over grifting when we got a man who grifted us into war with Iran, a man who grifted us into new wars, a man who went ahead and invaded countries. And the third one's is going to be Cuban in a minute. It's going to be Cuban in a minute, though. You know, y'all stay tuned on that Cuban thing. You know, Trump thought that whole war in Iran was supposed to last a good week, and then he was going to move into Cuba. It's not working out as well as planned, so he's going to put that Cuba thing on simmer, and he's going to try frame boil the Iranian issue. Yeah, I'm going to I'm telling the truth about black YouTube. You know, and you got people around here who want to use our story, our history of being slaves, and our history of discrimination, our history of the downtrodden, and they'll take our story, our history, and use it to grift and misuse and abuse and do what I like to call trauma corn. You trauma corn people to a point where they're paralyzed, and that's what happened in 2024. You paralyze certain people not to do anything, and that's why Donald Trump is president, because they didn't do anything. They didn't vote. They didn't campaign. They didn't support. So Donald Trump is president, and Donald Trump is putting out policies, taking away your voting rights and changing y'all's congressional district, redlining y'all, and y'all still talking about let's blame the Democrats. Well, the Democrats don't run Texas. The Democrats don't even run the federal government either. But here y'all tell you the Democrats. Well, who run all three branches of government? The executive, the legislative, the judicial. Who run all of it? Phil. Who run all of it? Jason Black. Who run all of it? Tim Black. Who run all of it? Tyreek. And yet the only reason why y'all do it because of this idea of reparations. Y'all not going to you're not going to get reparations from a conservative party or a conservative leaning faction. And here's another thing I have to sit there and say. How come none of you step and fetch your Negroes talk about what's it called? The Platinum Plan. Wait a minute. How come Donald Trump did not reintroduce the Platinum Plan that Ice Cube put out, that allegedly put out in 2020? Explain that. See, some of y'all going to have to explain this. See, some of us over here, we got a long ass memory here. My memory does not end 2 months ago. My memory is I have a memory of an elephant. You just can't just say anything. Sorry. And don't let me put out that picture of Yvette Carnell wearing that Trump hat. Don't let me put out that video of Yvette Carnell put it on Make America Great Again cap that she went ahead and put it on private because you know, that she put on private on her what's it called, Breaking Brown channel. But y'all gonna say I hate ADOS, and y'all say I hate myself because I can't stand the ADOS movement. I can't stand the FBA movement. No, y'all frauds. All you gotta do is sit there and listen to y'all long enough, and some of the things that you're saying is not adding up. How are y'all going to sit there and talk about reparations and rights for this, that, and the third, but then y'all never show up on city council? When y'all don't show up at city councils, y'all don't show up at the county commissioners, the county commissioner board. If y'all so concerned about black history and black education, I don't see y'all up on school boards. But y'all sit right there on your asses, especially Phil the Advice Show, Phil Scott, says your ass sit right there and just made one lie after one lie, and you in Houston. You had a black mayor at one point. Well, now the mayor is white now. You had a black mayor in Sylvester Turner. Where were you at, Phil? Amanda Edwards was a city councilwoman. How come you ain't talking to her, nigga? You see, I hope somebody pulls up on Phil at the Black Expo next month in Houston. I want somebody to do that. I want somebody to come there with a camera and ask Phil, hey, Phil, what about this, man? Hey, Phil, you said this, and this contradict what you said in February of 2024, and what you said about in Chicago, it doesn't match what Chicago policy is. And some of you niggas are dumb, right? I'm gonna start calling, you reading rainbow types. I used to use that term, reading rainbow. A bunch of reading rainbows. And you Negroes sit there and don't learn arithmetic. Y'all don't understand arithmetic. Y'all can't count for shit. Y'all can't read a word worth the damn. All right? And then y'all try to compute about public policy. Well, man, Brandon Johnson went ahead and he gave money to the illegals. Okay, Negro. Brandon Johnson, and this to you lame Negroes in Chicago who don't understand public policy, is earmarked. The federal government give local government earmark money to pay the money just in case if this happens. It's called earmarks. The government doesn't just send you money and say, oh, the money's for this, but go ahead and spend it any way you want. No, the federal government gives the local government money just in case this happens. Homeland Security gave, I'm gonna use mine, right? Homeland Security gave my county, where I stay at, about $5 million, $6 million, just in case they have a problem with illegals, drugs, and Mexican gangs from south of the border. That's how it works. And they're only going to spend it if something like that occurred. You jackball motherfuckers. You niggas are dumb. That's what and shout out to MOT. Y'all are Delta Novembers. You're dumb niggas. You don't know shit and you're talking. There are layers to this shit. And then you got Phil DeVash. I hate this motherfucker. I really hate Phil, right? I hate Phil. Phil going to sit and talk about, well, you know, man, there's no such thing. Where's a hate crimes law for us? You gave a hate crime bill for the Asians, but you didn't give no hate crime bill for us, nigga. The same president you said that did nothing for black people, I'm talking about Obama, since you went to all the way to Africa, nigga, and said that Obama didn't do anything for black people, then explain to me the James Byrd Act. James Byrd was what? A black man who got tied up to a pickup truck with a chain, with two pairs of chains, and his body part was all over Jasper, Texas and shit. Nigga, you gonna sit there and Jasper is 160 miles from Houston. 160 miles away from Houston, and you gonna sit there and the bill has his name on it. Well, they did nothing for black people. The bill was passed in 2010. James Byrd Act passed in 2010 under the Defense Authorization budget of 2010. But I'm the punk ass nigga though. I'm the bitch ass nigga. You know, according to y'all, I'm the bitch ass nigga though. According to some of these women on here, I'm a bitch ass nigga though. But y'all babying niggas like Jay Prince. Y'all gave money to the Fat Parrot. Y'all sit there and support these lame ass niggas who are known abusers. But here is y'all supporting niggas who put out dumbass shit and y'all consume it. Like oh well I have this pudding pop filled with cancer. Well, okay, you gonna eat cancer, nigga? That's how y'all are. Y'all consume yourselves with lollipops and popsicles filled with cancer and arsenic. But I'm the bitch ass nigga because I refuse to tote that line. I refuse to eat whatever y'all asses is trying to consume. Get the fuck out of here. All right, you niggas ain't shit, and I'm gonna say it. You know, and you know what? You know what else you told me? It was, shout out to Joe Neckbone. Joe Neckbone told me this years ago. Because we had the same issue that I'm talking about today. But we had this about a couple years ago. And you know what? I need to reach out to him. I need to call. I need to email him and get in touch with him. I ain't talked to him in a long minute. But he said the only reason why black people, well, let me see, niggas in this sector YouTube, the only reason why they're talking about relationship is because that's the only thing that they are capable of doing. Talk to them about their jobs. They won't tell you about what they do for a living, but they sure would tell you the insides of a woman coochie though. They tell you what the inside of a woman's vagina is. But if you ask them about the halls of how you gonna put some sheetrock full of some sheetrock on in a hallway, they won't talk about that, but they'll tell you talk about putting their dick against a woman's vagina walls. These niggas are lazy, and then they think this is a sign of fucking ass, you know, They think this is a sign of honor, like a flex. A nigga sit there and told me on a live stream, yeah, man, I had sex with my cousin, man. Huh? Yeah, man. I was with my cousin, man, and this happened years ago, man. I'm talking about Jay Prince. Jay Prince is the one who said this bullshit. Yeah, man. And the more she said cousin, me and her were talking and shit, and um the more she said cousin, the more I pushed my dick in more. That old bullshit. Because when she said cousin, oh man, I just had to pump some more in, bruh. But you nigga, you got fired from your job. You got kicked out of your own apartment and shit. And here's you, more worried about trying to tell me about how you had sex with your own first cousin and shit. But but that's celebrated. Okay. Yeah, that's celebrated. Like I said, they're going to monetize people's channels. It's coming. It's coming. Black love gone wrong. Shit. Shit. I never, yeah. Of course, man, you had cousins. They be like, goddamn, but you be like, oh yeah, they're cousins. Like, okay, yeah, I see that, and because I know that they're cousins. You know, but to sit there and get on live stream, yo, man, I piped down my cousin, man. Me and her, man, she rolled my dick good. Like, bruh, I'm not sure we can do this, and if it's right. I'm just saying. The good deals, yeah. Yeah, but like I said, listen, I ain't gonna say any more. To two of them, just let it happen. That's all. That's all. Just let it happen. I mean, you try to tell them, hey man, you might not let Jay Prince or Vic the Rooster and these other and Ism on the panel because they gonna do no, just let them do it and they'll figure out for themselves. You know, you know. Let them figure out for themselves. And so, because I'm a jealous nigga. I'm a bitch ass nigga, and all that shit. No. You know what? You can have it. You can have that. So you see, you see Queen. You see Queen. I used to hate Jay Prince. I have such a disdain for Jay Prince for president. I do. I have such a disdain though, right? But after talking to Aunt T and uh Uncle Jeff, back in December and January, I can't get mad at Jay Prince. Yes. I go back and forth with Jay Prince, right? Like just as I'm talking to y'all in a calm manner. I'm talking to Jay Prince in a calm manner, right? Same way. I used to just cuss his ass out for saying some stupid shit. No, I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit. I just let it happen. All right, okay. Yeah, man. You say some stupid shit. Yeah, Jay Prince. But it's the people who open up their wallets and open up their legs to Jay Prince. That's really those who enable his ass. That should be I should be mad at. Because you can't be sitting there telling me or telling the world that black men don't respect black women, and then you mammying, supporting, and fucking on J Prince. Y'all get on a YouTube channel and use that YouTube channel to buy a plane ticket to see the nigga. You know, I'm just saying, you know, I can admit I spend a lot of time with my lady, but my home and vehicle is taken care of. Yeah. Vida, I would highlight your statement, but I don't want nothing to do with that sorry ass nigga though. But let me say it. But I'll say this though. How many times for years that nigga got thousands of dollars, and it was, you know, in that video that you had put in your community tab, the video you sent me on your community tab, or you alluded to in your community tab, I'm like, okay, how am I gonna say this? How am I gonna say this? You know what? I'm gonna use what a pro black Chris you used to say. I'm gonna use a tagline that pro black Chris, Black Rampage. For those of y'all who don't know who I'm referring to, Black Rampage says, "Don't give these niggas shit." You know what? Black Rampage needs to start doing videos again. He needs to start doing content again. Instead of hiding up in these comment sections and shit. He needs to start doing content again. I miss pro black Chris. I really do. I miss Chris. Shit. Tell you the truth, I miss Chris, and I miss Kevo. Kevin Smith. I miss Kevin Smith, and I miss pro black Chris. I miss both of them. Tell you the truth though. Shit, the dude blew that money. Why are you blaming others? Bruh, that's what I'm saying. You mad because you gambled your money away, and then you begging for donations? Who does that shit? Who does that shit? Yo, man, I'm begging. Give me some money. Give me some money. You punk ass niggas for not giving no money. But then here you, as soon as they gave you a dime, you want to gamble the shit. Since Beasley is dead, he should come back. Man, Beasley went out a nasty way. Damn, that was a horrible way to die, man. That's a horrible way to die, man. Damn. Beasley, that was a horrible way to die, man. That damn. That was horrible. Oh, my email is literally Beasley flags one. Oof. Damn. Is that Gmail, right? Is that Gmail, right? Shit. And that is true. That right there is true. That's why that sector over there died off because of Beasley. Yeah. Well, Beasley and that other bullshit that was going on over there, but like Oh, it's horrible, Queen. It was a horrible death, man. Man, alone too. You got your shit all chopped up and shit, and you died alone like that. I got a video about him talking about support and being a millionaire. Um, let me sit. Okay, Queen. Let me be as respectful as possible, right? Let me be respectful as possible on that, right? Um, and I'm not gonna give out too much out, right? How what happened to him? Let's just say he was alone. Um, his his limbs was taken, and he had no family, and no family was with him. And it was painful. I put it like that. Okay, I put it like that. Okay, I'll put it like that. I'm not gonna go into details of that. That's as close. That's as close as I'm going to tell it. Okay. Uh, his feet. Feet. Yeah, yeah. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to details of that. Yeah, from what I heard. You know, from what I heard. So yeah, I'm gonna be as respectful as possible. Even though that nigga done a lot of damage on YouTube, I'm gonna be as respectful as possible because I respect the dead. I respect death, life and death. So I'm not gonna go. You know. So 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 yeah. Well, you know what? You know what? You know what? V Dub tell it. V Dub tell it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Well, V Dub said it in the chat room, but yeah, it's a lot worse. But yeah, it was bad. I couldn't wish. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. All right. So, because I remember seeing shit like that. You know. See V Dub. You man, you got hate in your heart. You got hate in your heart, man. You're cheerleading that shit. I ain't cheerleading nobody's death. You know. You said you have respect. I can't respect that fool. I understand V Dub. I understand it. I mean, I can't for all of y'all who was affected by him and the shit he had done. I'm not disputing that shit. I'm not disputing it. But for me, I won't go there, man. My Christianity would not allow me to go there. Okay, my me brought up in that church will not allow me to go there. Okay, so that's why I'm not going to that level. I'm not going to go there. I, Vito, I'm not. Listen. I know. I know. I think people who have encountered him since the Blog Talk days. Hey, you know what? Speaking about Blog Talk, whatever happened to the one angry Jew? You remember him? You remember the guy named one angry Jew? Do you used to hang around with Beasley? What happened to him? And What about the white girl, the white woman that was with them at that point? I forgot her name. She used to hang around with Jermaine. Oh, shout out to Jermaine, because I ain't talked to Jermaine about 3 weeks. Oh, me and Madam Whip-Ass was waiting patiently for the Lord to do what the Lord does. See, ouch, man, you and Madam Whip-Ass, y'all be going after old boy bad. Y'all went after him bad, you know. But yeah. I want pro Black Chris to come back because I really think he is needed. Okay, I think pro Black Chris is needed, and well, maybe not in this space, right? I don't think pro Black Chris is needed in this space, but he's needed. Right, right. Blog Talk Radio. Oh yeah, Blog Talk Radio was the days. You talking about the fuckery? Oh, the Blog Talk Radio was the shit. Those were the days. Blog talk shoe. Those were the days. I remember when Dave Carroll and Aqueezy, they used to be on the Chat Factor show, and they was cooning it up. That shit was funny as fuck. They was cooning the shit up. That shit was funny as fuck though. You know, at the end of the day, he went after family and money. Yeah, yeah, okay. I mean, I listen. I don't blame you, but I understand. Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand. All right, I wouldn't do it, but I understand. Okay, you know. Yeah, Blog Talk. Uh, oh yeah. When Chris and Carazine, when she blew her top on the Chat Factor show. Yeah, when she blew her top on the Queasy 100. Yes, yes, I was on there, and you know what? You know what? I'm pissed off about that shit because David Carroll and Chat Factor, they made her into a victim. They made Chris and Carazon into a victim, right? So, you know, anytime when she says something stupid, oh, he still does. Okay, he still does shows. Okay, I don't know. I'm some to Chad, but Chad ain't making that many videos though. But every time when she says something stupid and you Negroes start calling her out of her name and shit, and instead of sitting there trying to, you know, be polite with her, she play victim. And she runs to her channel and have all those white men over there talking about, yo, man, black men ain't shit. And you see all these white guys come over there defending her and shit. And having the BWE and the fucking ass, the swirlers and the divestors show up as a, Chrislyn, you such a victim. I wish y'all, and that's why I got mad at David Carroll for that shit. Nigga, you got no business doing all that bullshit. All you have to do is debunk what the shit she said. And the shit was it can easily to be debunked. All you gotta do is do your research, nigga. No, man, you gonna call her a bitch and hoe and drone fucking tangent about her and shit, and she sit there and ran. That really pissed me off back then. That really did on the talk shoe uh over there. That shit really pissed me off. That was my point. Why make the villain into the victim? That was my whole point. Why I don't like these niggas over here. Like Cynthia. Now everybody claim that Cynthia cooked my ass. Okay, if Cynthia G, okay, I remember when Madhead doctored his stupid ass. When Madhead did those videos, and Madhead said Cynthia drugged me. Show it, nigga. See, when Cynthia came after me on Mary Brown's channel, all I had to do is don't say nothing, concede a point with her, and then bring up the holes in her argument. That is so simple. No, niggas just want to go over there and just call her out her name, so all she can do is make money off of it. I want y'all to know something. She make money off of Jay Prince. She make money off of Obsidian. She make money off of Tommy. She make money off of Umar. She make money off of all these other niggas, but she never made money off of me. Why? Because I try to keep it in a civil manner. And I try to keep it in a manner that was not misogynistic. Because I do, because she do have points. So, let me put it like this: Cynthia G do make points, but there's holes in her points. No, better yet, hold on, no, that's not right. She makes good points, but the logic behind those points has holes in it. Address the holes that are inside that logic. That's all you got to do. No, man, y'all want to roast a woman. That's why I said I don't like you niggas. Y'all don't know how to debate. No, you messing up for everybody else. You know, just saying. You know, but anyway, like I said, they're going to monetize a lot more channels. It's coming. It's coming. Don't just be aware of that. You know, just be aware of that. And do not be surprised. Yeah, but that's what press passes as debate in certain parts of the black sector. They drone insults, ask multi-part questions, and interrupt when the answer overtalk. Right. They do that. And then here's the thing though, George. And when you do it back to them, oh, it's wrong. When you do that back to them, oh, you a bitch ass nigga if you do that back to me. You know? They will do that to you as soon as you return fire, returning in kind. Oh, you a bitch ass nigga though. Such as Big J hates black women rhetoric. Okay, how can Big J hates black women while a person defends a man who allows two white people make 8-hour live streams trashing black women in your own panel. But yet, Big J's hate black women, and Big J was fighting against those two white people who was trashing black people on the panel who you was protecting. You was caping for, mammying for. You know what? You're right. You know what? You know, I shouldn't say. I shouldn't have brought that up. I should have brought that up. I should have left that alone. That's right. I should have left that alone. But yeah, because I'm still pissed off about that. I'm sorry. I'm still pissed off about that shit. Because you're not gonna tell me I hate black women and then try to turn people against me and shit. And when there's no evidence of me saying anything about black women as a whole. You know, they would get laughed off the stage at an actual debate, and they would most certainly be flunked out of the debate class. Right. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I'm gonna get off of here. I said enough. Waiting for the next interview. I don't know when that next interview is going to come. It's supposed to come soon. It was in the works last week, so or 2 weeks ago, I should say. But because of unseen events and stuff like that, I didn't do that second interview. So hopefully, I'll get that second interview done. Since it's going to be 8 o'clock in 30 minutes. I'm going to call the campaign again and set it up. So and set it up again. So anyway, let me jump off of here. Thank y'all for watching. How many times you going to say that? Say what? Say what, Queen? Say what, Queen? What you mean? How many times am I going to say what? About what I'm pissed off about? Yeah, I'm pissed off about that shit. Deflaming my fucking character. And having people turned on my ass. You got people turning on me behind that bullshit. You know? No, provoking other people to turn on me. That's that bullshit I'm pissed off about. And you know what? I'm gonna say something too on that. How come some of y'all ain't telling that person, wait a minute, that's not true? How come some of y'all ain't saying no, that's not true? I'm just saying. Because I'm the one being dog piled upon, and nobody ain't saying, you know what, that's not true. I'm just saying. I mean, and I ain't talking to nobody who's in the chat room. I'm talking about people on that other channel. How come y'all ain't saying shit? No. You tripping. So yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. You know what? You're right. You're right, Queen. You're right. You're right. You're right, Queen. You're right, Queen. So let me get out of here. And you know what? You're right. You're right. You're right, Queen. If people, turn on you for, yeah, you're right. You're right. So, but I'm, I'm going to tell the truth on that. That really is hurtful. You know. So yes, ma'am. Yes, yes, ma'am. You're right. Yes, yes, ma'am. Well, that's all that's all I know. I mean, that's all I know. I mean, I well, that's not fair to myself. That's not fair to myself. It's just that I have no patience for a bullshit. So 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 yeah. Well, like I said, anyway, I want pro black Chris to come back. Um, I think though he is needed. Uh, Kevin Smith is needed. And you know what? I miss Kit Kevo. I really do. I miss Kit Kevo. I miss Kevin Smith. I miss him. I want him back. Want him to come back too. And and uh, shout out to Cat Smith. By the way, she's moving on to Kentucky. Shout out to her. I ain't talked to her in a couple weeks. Shout out to her. So, um, but why would you move to Kentucky? Well, it ain't none of my business. But anyway, um, um, but yeah, um, yeah, I'm gonna get off of here. I said enough, so I'm just waiting for 8 a.m. to happen because I'm gonna make this phone call. So get out of here. So anyway, shout out to Femi for making that community tab that brought this to my attention. Yeah, shout out to her too, though. So anyway, know something better. Okay. You know. Anyway, thank y'all for showing up. I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.